Tonight's game is for Northern 7 Conference supremacy. North Allegheny travels only a few miles to take on North Hills. Now this has been a historic rivalry because of their close location and their similar styles of play. They both score in bunches and they play stubborn defense. North Allegheny's senior running back Alex Papson has been on a tear this year with 1,661 rushing yards and 23 touchdowns. The senior tight end Rob Kugler, the Purdue commit, has been a solid leader for the undefeated Tigers. North Hills wide receiver Mark DeVita has been a threat offensively all year with an average of 22 yards per catch. But throw all stats and beliefs out the window because in rivalry games anything can happen. We do know one thing for sure though. After tonight, we will crown a Northern 7 Conference champion on this week's edition of Steelers.com High School Game of the Week.
Are you ready?
You know, it's a big community rivalry because the community's touched. The schools, you know, are rivals in all sports. And, you know, the kids have played sports against each other for a long time, from, you know, midgets through middle school. And, you know, we're always the last game of the year. There's usually something going on with it, whether it means someone gets in the playoffs or home field or the conference. And records usually go out the window, and you get a tough game.
They don't respect you. You know, they don't respect you. I smack you in the mouth.
Well, it's an important game regardless of what's at stake. You know, the two communities are close. You know, the kids know one another. You know, so it's an important game. And tonight, you know, we're playing for that #1 seed in the from our conference in the tournament. So it just adds a little bit more to the game. Anytime we play here, I think it helps us. You know, we haven't had a whole lot of success out at North Allegheny, so playing here is a definite advantage for us.
We play the game tonight. We play tonight with heart.
On the second play of North Allegheny's second drive, Michael Bucher fakes the handoff right and tucks it left to go for 50 yards in the touchdown to give the Tigers the early 7-0 lead. In the second quarter, North Hills has a first and goal from the Tigers' 8-yard line. Taylor Schmidt looks left, then right, and finds Brody Zingaro for the touchdown and makes the score even at 7. On the ensuing kick, North Allegheny cannot handle the squib kick and fumbles, recovered by North Hills' Jared Heck, who gives the Indians great field position. The Indians look to capitalize. Schmidt gives the handoff to Steve Dukowski, who looks to run right, but throws to Mark DeVita for the touchdown in the 14-7 lead. 2 plays into North Allegheny's next drive. Alex Papson gets the handoff up the middle, but fumbles in the huge scrum. North Hills' Josh Newer comes up with the ball deep in Tiger territory. After 9 plays, the Indians face a 4th and goal with 3 seconds left in the first half. The handoff goes to Mike Seaver, who looks to push it in, but boom! Gets hit hard by Seth Mack, who keeps the Tiger deficit to just 7 going into the half. North Allegheny got the ball to start the second half and faced a quick 4th and inches. The quarterback sneak comes up short to the Indians' stout defensive line, and they get the ball back in Tiger territory for the 4th straight time. On the Indians' third play from the Tiger 29, Steve Dukowski gets one-on-one coverage for Taylor Schmidt and throws him a dime on the right side for the touchdown, and the 21-7 lead in the third quarter. Later in the third, Michael Bucher can't handle the snap on the 2nd and 10 and coughs it up. The ball gets recovered by the Indians' Billy Sommers in Tiger territory once again. On the very next play, Steve Dukowski takes the snap, pumps right, and launches it to Mark DeVita, who takes it off the corner for a huge gain, but gets it called back for a shot block. The Indians would be forced to punt. Fourth quarter, the Tigers keep fighting. Dan Slivka gets the quick pass, shoots, breaks the tackle, and spins down to the Indians' 9-yard line for the 1st and goal. 4 plays later, North Allegheny faces a 4th and goal from the 6. Bucher fakes the handoff, rolls right, and throws back left to Papson, who has blockers in front of him, but no one blocked Andy Carfagna, who makes the huge stop, keeping the score 21-7. Tigers defense forced North Hills to punt from their own end zone, giving North Allegheny great field position. Their offense takes it down to the 2 on 3rd and goal. Papson gets the handoff and bounces left and stiff arms the defender and stretches for the goal line and gets the touchdown, cutting the Tigers' deficit to only 7. North Hills needs to run the clock out. Taylor Schmidt throws left to Brody Zingaro for the flare and gets more than enough for the first down and forces North Allegheny to use its last timeout. Schmidt takes advantage of the Tigers having no timeouts and runs it left. Tick tock, tick tock. The clock runs down to 8 seconds. The Indians stop the clock and try to figure out what to do on 4th down. Do you throw it long, punt it straight in the air, or do you run it into your own territory? And the Indians decided to take the intentional safety, but it works out for the Indians, who come away with the unbelievable 21-16 victory against their bitter rival, North Allegheny.
Woo! Conference champs, baby! Let's go!
North Allegheny falls to 8-1 to end this season, but saw a great effort tonight by their senior workhorse, Alex Papson, who had 83 yards and a touchdown. Also, senior quarterback Mike Buchert contributed a long 50-yard touchdown run. With this victory, North Hills is crowned the Northern 7 Conference champions at 8-1. Senior Taylor Schmidt had a wonderful completion percentage, going 8 for 11, while fellow senior quarterback Steve Dukowski was 6 for 7 for 2 touchdowns, doing more than enough to be named our player of the game.
I'm with Steve Dukowski, the player of the game today, because he threw some great touchdowns. How does it feel to win a game against your rival on senior night like this?
Absolutely unbelievable. All my friends, all playing football our whole life, we dreamed about varsity football against NA senior year. We just simply wanted it more, came out, blew them off the ball, and just got the win.
Now, you and Taylor Schmidt both played quarterback tonight and both seem to have a kind of a connection. You're both seniors. Talk about that connection a little bit more.
Taylor was hurt last week. I played a great game. We came into practice this week. Coach McCurry said, be ready for a new offense, one with number 6 and with number 15. We both just played our hearts out and simply wanted it more.
Now, your team played with a lot of confidence tonight. Talk about what was going on the sidelines that we don't get to see watching.
Everyone on the sidelines, the whole team just getting everyone pumped up, ready for every single play. You got to be motivated every play to come out and do your best.
Are you ready for them wide open Whitfield playoffs coming up?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Just tell us about this game. You're a senior. You won against your bitter rival, against a huge game, huge environment. So tell us about it. Tell us how you feel.
I mean, it doesn't get any better than this. 24th ranked team in the nation on our home field for the conference title. It didn't take any extra words to get us hyped up for this one. It was just a good game. Played with a lot of passion. We were fortunate to come out on top.
So when you're going through the game, did you have any doubt that you're going to win this game at all during this game?
No, we knew we were going to win. We felt we were well prepared, and the whole thing is believing. We feel like a lot of teams get a little bit intimidated when they play teams like this, but this is our rival, so we don't get intimidated by them, and I think we showed that today.
What does this do for your team's confidence moving forward?
Just like last year. I think last year we beat them in the playoffs. We skyrocketed, and it carried over to this year. Hopefully we can just make a nice run in the playoffs.
All right, so big win tonight against your bitter rival. As a senior, please tell us how you're feeling right now.
It's unbelievable. They ranked 24th in the nation. We came out hard. Our defense stepped it up tonight, 16 points. They're averaging like 40 points a game. We shut them down. Unbelievable feeling.
Now, you guys seem to be playing with confidence the entire game. Is that something that you guys worked on in practices, or is it the feeling of this game and the environment you're playing in?
I think it's a combination. There's 10,000 people here. We're all fired up, ready to go. It's senior night, and we knew that we had to come out hard or they'd come after us pretty good.
Coach, what can you say about your defense holding Papson to such a quiet night?
Well, that was our goal. I mean, if we go and look on the bulletin board, that was the #1 goal, was to, limit Papson. If we felt if we could do that, and put the ball in somebody else's hands for them, then we would have a chance to beat them, and that was just what happened.
You used a dual threat at quarterback with Schmidt and Dukowski. What can you say about their play tonight?
Schmidt's a great athlete. He's been our quarterback all year. Dukowski comes in, can do some things for us and gives us a different look. And we thought we had to mix it up a little bit tonight in order to come out on top, and both kids played well.
What impressed you the most about your Indians tonight?
I think we played with a lot of heart. Just look at us man for man, there's no comparison. I just think we play with a lot of heart and passion, and when we do that, we have a chance to win.
How big is this game in general? I mean, beating NA for the conference title, how big is it?
It's huge. I mean, if you looked at the stadium was packed. People from both communities were here. It was a hard-fought game, came down to the last play of the game, so it was just a great game. Both schools should be proud of their kids.
This game was primarily about mistakes.
North Allegheny made too many of them, and North Hills capitalized on all of them. Both teams played hard, but North Hills came in with the mentality of nothing to lose, and they didn't, and now they're Northern 7 Conference champions. And that's all for this week on Steelers.com High School Game of the Week.